Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and today is a really special troll beads video for me. I want to share all of the gemstones that I have in my collection. So let's just dive right in. So as you know, these gemstones are made from natural materials, so they're all unique. They're all going to have their own little color palette and their own inclusions. And if I have duplicates of them, I'll show them together. This first one is called Calcite rock. And yes, I'm very fortunate to have 3 of them. And they are a little bit different. My favorite is probably this one here at the end. It has a little bit more of that golden amber tones. These 2 have a little bit more of the brown and the green. So this is the Calcite rock and it is retired. Next up is the angel wing alunite, and this one has a lot of variation in it. Especially kind of that burgundy purple that you see. I've seen some that are a little bit darker than others. Some have more cream. This one has a little bit of everything. It has different tones in there, and the purple isn't the brightest. It's more of a mauve color. This one is the brown and yellow chalcedony, or chalcedony. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so forgive me because I think there's another bead coming up with that name. And I purchased this one from Diamonds Forever. It was on sale and I'm really pleased with it. I purchased it sight unseen, and again it's called the brown and yellow chalcedony. And just for fun, I thought I would also include the 2 ambers that I have in my collection, just because there are also natural materials. So the one on the left, the darker one, I got pre-loved, and I got it for such a great deal. It's a little bit of an awkward shape, but I love that about it. I love its uniqueness. And then the second lighter colored one I purchased from Diamonds Forever. It was a great sale price as well. I have seen carved ambers, and I'm really new to troll beads, so I don't have a lot of these special beads in my collection. The carved ambers are just phenomenal. The craftsmanship is just amazing. This is the green jasper and it is retired. I am so tempted to get 2 while it's still available. There's a lot of variation in this bead, and I'm not even going to be fussy if I get a second one because every single one that I've seen is stunning because there's so much pattern in this one. So of course you've got the green, you've got like a really dark black green, and mine has a little bit of a lighter brown tone as well. And here are 3 jades. So the first 2 are actually called green jade, and then the last one is a yellow jade. And all of these were gift with purchases with Troll Beads Canada. They're very different. I don't see a lot of green in them. This one looks more like a clear in the center and kind of a creamy white to me. And the yellow is definitely a yellow jade. So these are really nice neutrals to design with, and I've used them quite a bit. This is the zebra jasper. It's retired as well, and it was my very first gemstone from Troll Beads Canada. I was absolutely thrilled with it, and I still am. I have a fondness for this bead, and it's got the dark brown, and then I love that little oval loop there, and it's really nice. So again, it's the zebra jasper. One of my newest gemstones is the golden rutilated quartz, and I picked this one up from Perlin. They had it on a fantastic sale. It was like 65% off. I don't know, it was like a really good price at the time. So it has a lot of that rutilite there, and they did have actual images on their website, and this was the one I picked from long ago, and I was just kind of keeping an eye on it. And such a great price for such a beautiful bead. So really happy to have this one in my collection. These 2 beads are called natural gray quartz, and I believe they were released for Father's Day. And I couldn't have 2 different beads here. So the first one I got from Diamonds Forever, and it has a little bit of sparkle to it, not a ton. And this second one, Klaus let me hand pick, and it's a stunner. I absolutely love this one, but they're both really nice to design with. Most of the sparkle on this one is on the end, and they're both so different. So I really like getting the 2 different shades. And this bead is the Garnet Feldspar. It's one of Troll Beads' newest releases of gemstones. This one I picked up from a live image with Diamonds Forever when it was first released. And it's got a lot of cream. I went for one that had a little bit of everything. So the little brown spots, it actually reminds me of giraffe spots. And then the creamy background, and this one has a little bit of like a dark gray running through it every once in a while. And released at the same time is this Prehnite with terminated quartz. And it's a mouthful, definitely. So this bead here really attracted me because it just kind of has like a glow about it. It does have some of that terminated quartz running through it, but more so at the ends versus looking at it straight on. But it just glows on a bracelet. It is so pretty. This one I definitely want to get multiples of. It's just amazing. This gemstone has a lot of variation. It's the Snowflake obsidian. And I wanted one that kind of had this really pretty veining to it. And TROLLBEADS Canada handpicked this one for me. And they did a fantastic job. It is so pretty. Just reminds me of a snowflake pattern. I think this one was named perfectly. This bead was also recently released last fall. It's the red chalcedony with hematite. And I got this first one right here through Diamonds Forever, and I purchased it from a live image. And the reason I purchased this one is because I love those black lines running through it. I love this one so much that I ordered one through TROLLBEADS Canada. And I wasn't that fussy which one Klaus sent me. I just said, just pick me out a pretty one. And he definitely did. So this one's a little bit wider, a little brighter. And then you have more of the hematite on this side of the bead. And it's a stunning bead. So TROLLBEADS Canada also had this one limited time for 50% off. And I'm so tempted to get multiples of this one, even a third. It's just, I love these colors. It's just such a nice warm color, and it's so vibrant on a bracelet. This is my moss agate, and this one was also a gift with purchase. It has a little bit more cream than some of the others that I've seen. It is retired, and it's beautiful. Green is my favorite color, and I really like the contrast of the cream and the green together. This is my Feldspar azurite rock, and I purchased it from Forge and Facet in Canada online, and it was on sale quite discounted, so I'm super pleased with it. That bright blue combined with the gray, and it's just a really interesting gemstone. I'm also very fortunate to have this ruby in my collection. And I got to handpick and choose out of 2 of them. So this was from Diamonds Forever, the next couple beads are. And I was so attracted to this part right here. I love how perfectly imperfect it is. It's so nice. And when I saw this little piece right there, this was the bead for me. So Diamonds Forever had such a great sale on their ruby, emerald, and sapphire beads. And so I also handpicked this emerald right here. And it's just amazing. Look at that. It's got lots of variation in it. And I was really attracted to all the different colors and inclusions. So interesting. Such a really special bead. And here is my sapphire. So I only had 2 to choose from. I picked the lighter one out of the 2, and it definitely has some nice bright blue in parts, and then it also has kind of like a brown tone also. I love earthy tones and warm tones, so I'm really pleased with this one. You see that little flash of a light blue? When I'm in sunlight, that actually glows like it's turquoise. It's so unique how gemstones can change once it's in sunlight. So this is my sapphire. And this one here is my Hornblend, and it has a little blotch of brown in it, and I find that so interesting. And then you've got some lighter creamy white tones, some streaky dark black, and a little bit of a mottled effect there. Such a beautiful bead. This one I really enjoy. The Hornblend is so interesting, and I like how there's so much variation in it. This one here is called Serpentine, and it's recently retired. And I'm really grateful that I managed to pick this one up. I believe it's sold out now with TROLLBEADS Canada. So Klaus picked me out a beautiful bead. It's got a little bit of variation in it, some little light green, some dark green, a little hint of a speckle of brown there, and it's beautiful. So absolutely love this serpentine. I wanted to show these two beads next to each other. So the lighter colored one, this one here is pyrite, and this one here is steel hematite. And they look really nice together on a bracelet. They're a nice good size, and they just reflect light. And these two right here make a really nice combination. It's a really good complement. This here is the cat's eye quartz, and I got the last one with TROLLBEADS Canada, so I didn't have a choice on which one I was going to receive. And when I opened it up, I was amazed. Like, it's a stunner, absolute stunner. And it's a little sad that this one retired, because I think it's kind of a staple in people's gemstone collection. It just has a really nice glow about it. This gemstone is Malachite, and it's retired now. The first one I got with Diamonds Forever, I got the last one, so I didn't have a lot of choice. And it's more of a solid green, and it has a dark ring running through it. And then the second one I picked out because I wanted to get a second, as green's my favorite color. And I asked Klaus to pick me out one that was interesting and a little bit darker, and this is what he sent me, and I'm thrilled with it. This next bead is the Feldspar moonstone, and I picked this one up pre-loved through Poshmark. It's one of my first gemstones as well, and it's the only gemstone I've ever seen available on Poshmark. It has a little bit of glitter to it, and it's really pretty and soft. This one's very easy to design with. It just kind of blends into designs, and it's really, really nice, soft, antique pink. And one of my most recent gemstone purchases is this Lapis lazuli, and I believe I did the unboxing video not too long ago. And it has the tiny little glowy bits to it, some little lighter flecks, and I'm thrilled with this bead. It's just beautiful. This bead is Ruby Rock, and I purchased it along with the Feldspar Azurite Rock from Forge and Facet in Alberta, Canada. This one has a lot of variation in these beads. I've seen some that are really light, some that are dark. I got the last one, so you can see that I got a darker one with a little bit of purple to it. And one day I would like to get a lighter colored one as well, and it's really nice. This is my agate dendritic, and I find that really hard to say, and it's really nice. You've got kind of like a snowflake pattern of the black on the white. And it's so unique. I just really enjoy seeing this bead, this gemstone, in different pictures because they're all so different. And this is the one that I have. It's a nice wide bead as well. This is my Smoky quartz, and I got this one pre-loved on a bracelet I purchased. And it's got that nice warm earthy tones. I've seen some Smoky quartz more clear, some more dark. I think this one is somewhat in the middle. And this is probably one of my favorite gemstones that I have in my collection. It's the red tiger's eye, and my two beads are so different from each other. This first one here, I got the very last one from Diamonds Forever, and this is what I received, and I was thrilled with it. I still think it's really nice. And then I like this one so much, I ordered a second one, but this time through TROLLBEADS Canada. And when I opened this one up, it took my breath away. Just stunning. So these are the red tiger's eye, and they are retired now. So I highly recommend, if you don't have these in your collection, these I highly recommend to you. This is the Milky quartz, and to be honest, I don't know if there is a variation in the Milky quartz. I've heard that some might be a little bit more clear, some more opaque, but this is the one that I have, and I'm really pleased with it. It's just, subtle. It's not a flashy gemstone, but let me know in the comments below if there is variation in the Milky quartz. It is retired now. Another bead that I want to get multiples of is amethyst, and I have seen so much variation in amethyst. Some are lighter, some more clear, some are dark. I purposely asked Klaus to send me a really dark, deep amethyst, and I think he did a stunning job of that. It's almost like on this side of it, it's almost that purple black inkiness to it. Absolutely love this one. So I'm going to be getting a second one day, and hopefully that one I'll do a little bit more of a lighter, brighter color. But this one just checked all the boxes. Another recent purchase is my Amazonite, and it has some really nice inclusions of some white in there. I was a little worried when I was ordering this one off of images that it would look like a crack, but it's really smooth to the touch. It just has that variation in it, and it's a really nice bright color. And I was interested to see what it looked like with the emerald right here. So when I put the two together, I think they're going to be a nice complement on a bracelet. Like, they're different, but yet they do have similar tones to it. And the last three beads are my little smaller beads that I have. This one is called Sunstone. It has a really nice glitter to it on the one side, and then a little bit of veining on the other. And I find I design with this Sunstone quite a bit. It just tends to go with so many other colors. And this is my Malachite. And this one here, I wasn't specific at all when asking Klaus to pick one out for me. And this is the one he sent me. And I was interested to see that there is some size variation between the little round beads. My Malachite is a little bit more petite than the Sunstone. And then I thought, because the Cradle of Knowledge does have a lapis lazuli in it, I thought I would include it in here. And so you've just got the lapis on one side. And here they are together, both of my lapis lazulis. You can see the Cradle of Knowledge is more of a solid blue compared to all the variation in the actual bead. So here are all the gemstones that I have in my Troll Beads collection, and I have fallen hard for the gemstones. So I will definitely be adding to this collection, and I will share the updates with you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.